God. All right.
Heads up to the audience, this is the worst thing that's gonna happen. So
This was a rejected intro from Small Dog.
because it's one of the dumbest things in the world.
Not the best, but all right.
So you want me to be the narrator? You want me to be the narrator?
Do you want to do the narration?
Yeah, you don't do everything.
All right, go for it. Then.
Should I read the top part?
Yeah, you got to read the whole thing because credit needs to be given to credit.
Title: Larry and the Lost Wallet. Inspired by True Withers' tweet. By the way, you cannot play the Curb Enthusiasm song if you thought about playing it because it's definitely going to be DMCA.
I was going to doom 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 doom.
We pull up on Larry and Leon going to an LA Rams game after Larry was gifted tickets by Jeff, but he couldn't go after Susie caught him there ring camp sneaking a pussy. He passed off as Larry's podiatrist since he was having gout-like issues, and now he also wants to take Susie to an all-day event. So Larry gave the other ticket to Leon, as he's always admired Brady and his career. Now, that was a whole sentence. You didn't put a period or comma.
I wrote this on notes. I mean, I started getting better with the.
All right. You didn't write. There's not a single period or comma in that whole sentence.
Keep going.
Before the game, Larry got to talk to Matt Stafford.
Larry. Hey, man, how's it going?
Cut. You don't have to say the name every time you read it.
I don't. Well, I have to. You have to say the name then, because it's my voice the whole time.
Well, if you're doing different voices, though, right?
Okay, fine. But I'm gonna say the name first to start off, just so they know who's talking, and then eventually they'll get used to the voices. All right.
Larry. Also, Mel got a black person's approval for a later voice.
I did.
Want that on record? No, can you get him on camera so he can say it?
It's fine. He said it's fine. It's not even. I'm gonna try to do his actual voice. That's the thing. I'm gonna actually try to do his voice. All right. Start it off again.
Excuse me?
Start from before the game.
Oh, I was gonna say. If I had to read that whole sentence again.
Shut the fuck up back there. He's trying to mess me up. All right.
Before the game, Larry got to talk to Stafford.
Larry. Hey, Matty! How's it going? This is Stafford. Hey, Larry! How have you been? Larry. It's been pretty good. Stafford. All right, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say their names again. That's nice.
The voice is completely changed.
This is a new voice. That's
nice. I'm going to step in. I'm going to help you here. I'll play Matt Stafford.
You want to play Matt Stafford?
I'll play Matt Stafford. All right. How should I do Matt Stafford?
Where's Stafford from? Shut the fuck in. Shut up.
Matt Stafford. He's definitely from LA.
You're going to have to do an LA voice.
Everyone knows every Matt is from LA. Oh, it's from Tampa.
All right. I mean.
All right. I have the voice.
Can we start this all over again? All right. I'll start it over. Before the game, Larry got to talk to Stafford.
Wait, I thought I was a narrator. What the fuck?
Well, we'll just start it over again. All right. Before the game, Larry got to talk to Stafford.
Before the game, Larry got to talk to Stafford.
Hey, Matty, how's it going?
Hey, Larry. How have you been?
It's been pretty good.
That's nice to hear. Haven't seen you since the time Detroit with.
Yeah. Let's just leave whatever's in Detroit in Detroit.
Yeah, you're right. Are you okay? Larry has been moving around very spastically since coming up on Stafford.
I just gotta pee.
Oh, Larry, you should have just said so. The bathroom's right over there.
Oh, would you look at that? Hey. Hey, could you do me a favor? Could you just hold on to my wallet? Hey, I don't like bringing into bathrooms.
Yeah, sure, Larry, but I gotta go out there soon. So
I'll be 2 seconds.
All right. Well, Jesus Christ. I scrolled down and saw it. Well, while in the bathroom, Larry got some water on his pants that he was afraid would get mistaken for pee, so he then proceeded to take 10 minutes dabbing the stain. While this happened, Stafford got called into the pregame. Larry walks down to the field. Stafford's gone. He then tries to get into the Rams locker room, but as he saw, they were about to walk onto the field.
Oh. Matt! Stafford, my wallet!
Stafford looks around but shrugs it off and goes out into the field. So Larry goes back to his seat where Leon is sitting.
This is Leon. Larry, where you been? I got caught up talking to Stafford. What, the quarterback? Come on now, Larry. You know Leon needs the VIP pass. I thought you were gonna take me to see Brady. You've been talking about Brady. I can't. No, you've been talking about Brady this whole time. Why is that? One thing, Larry. Brady's got big balls. Big balls? How do you even know that? Only a man with big balls, Larry, knows when another man has big balls. Deflated balls, maybe, but no, that's a low blow, Larry. Anyway, give me $20. Give me $20. I didn't get me a hot dog or something. I can't. What do you mean, Larry? I may have let Stafford see my wallet, now he has it. You gotta be kidding me, Larry. Come on now. You're ridiculous. I already called Jeff. I'm having lunch with the manager tomorrow. I'll get it back.
This game, just before I go on, you spelled Jeff twice around in two different ways.
I spelled it wrong. I know.
The game has started, and Larry notices something is right in the middle of the field that looks like a wallet. As he went down to get a better look, Brady was taking the field. Brady marching down the field with another first down. And here's the snap. Oh, no, it appears Brady tripped over something. Oh, my God, I think it's a wallet. As Brady is on the ground in pain, holding his knee clearly in pain. Larry realizes what happened and runs back to his seat where Leon is.
Oh, no, Larry. You missed it. You missed it, Brady. He dropped back and fucking tripped over something. I don't know.
You got a list now.
Wait, I think I got Larry's voice now. Come on, man. We gotta go. We gotta go. What do you mean? The game just started, Larry. That's my wallet. That's my wallet. That's my wallet.
He points to the big screen of a ref pulling out what looked like an ID of a bald man.
You got me kidding me, Larry. Come on. That's Tom Brady. I know. Let's go. It's
not funny or very good, but oh wait, that was a different text.
End scene. I'm proud of that. My JB Smooth was pretty good.
You had a lisp at one point. You started selling Michael Strahan.
JB Smooth had the lift.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does.
I've watched that reality TV show with Kevin Hart. He does not have a lift.
JB Smooth had the lift.
That's cap.
I'm gonna be talking on a lift this whole entire podcast now.
That's cap, brother.
I'll talk on a lift this whole time,
brother. You speaking Capanese.
Listen, JB.
As my girl Cardi once said, you speaking Capanese.
JB Smooth has the lift. Okay. All right. Pool Boys episode 91. That was our intro right there. Small Dog, how's it going?
Embarrassed. Not well.
Wasn't that bad. Come on.
It was bad.
No, I mean I knew it was bad. I said it was gonna be bad. I thought I could do a Larry voice impromptu. I knew I had the JB Smooth voice down pat, but I needed approval first. Stafford was going to be a wild card, but you know what? I think we got it now. I should have made Brady a person.
Like, why was the wallet even on the field?
Because he gave it to Stafford to hold on.
Well, why would Stafford bring it on the field and not leave it in the locker?
Well, because Stafford must have just handed it off to somebody else and said, like, give it to Larry when he gets out. You know how that type of stuff happens, you know? This was inspired by a tweet from someone on Football Sunday.
Kurt Withers, just say his name.
Kurt Withers, yeah.
You didn't even do that. Bow, 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 wow, wow,
Well,
wow, wow,
yeah, I should have done that, but
wow,
and the
wow, 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 wow.
that'd be as he's getting booed, like as he's leaving the stadium. That hit. That'd be it.
Did you see it's coming back like in October or something?
Is it?
Yep.
I still got like 2 episodes to watch from the last season. I just never watched them.
Nah, you don't need to watch the episodes. Yeah.
That's true.
But yeah, NFL week 3 is here. Well, it's actually not here. It's over. But yeah. Should we just go into it or?
Might as well, I guess.
I don't know about you, man, but this week kind of sucked.
You know, there weren't great football games, and all of my team just blew the bag. So
every team, there was either a heartbreaking loss or just a disappointing, discouraging losses for a lot of teams today this week.
Yeah, no, it was. I had fun watching, but it really was annoying. Like I don't know, 2 specific games of my weekend kind of killed me a little bit.
The worst game of the week for any fan, Ravens Lions. This one just, whew,
that was a stinker. And the Lions, it's hard because of history happened, but the Lions did get screwed.
Yeah.
They got big time screwed.
So what happened was in the fourth quarter, after I forget what I think it was just like they got the first down or whatever. They had to spike it.
We had a 4th and 20.
Yeah. Well, I was going to get to that really in a second, but they got as the Ravens were going up to the line to spike it or something. No, they were going for the pass.
Mm-hmm.
And then they just the clock the time clock just went to 0. And what the ref's supposed to do at that point is look at the clock. Once the clock goes to 0, then he looks down and see if the ball is spiked. But man, it was like a good 2 seconds after that clock went off.
The excuses I heard were either that play clock was wrong, because apparently this season they've already messed up like a play clock and everything. So apparently that play clock was either wrong, or the refs, or the other ladder, the refs just weren't on their fucking game at all, and they were just garbage.
Even though that kind of does suck. The Lions did they did give a 4th and 20.
Yeah, that they shouldn't be that upset. It's just like how fucking you guys shouldn't have been upset that the Eagles sold that last game of the year. It's basically the same exact scenario. Yeah. They shouldn't be upset after giving up a 4th and 20 with 30 seconds left. Oh, what? You shouldn't have been upset. I don't know why you were.
You would have been upset if that happened to you.
It didn't happen to me. My team actually won like 8 games last year, or 7.
But they make playoffs, so who cares?
Yeah, maybe.
Oh man, you got to ask the question though: is Justin Tucker the GOAT?
Yes.
Thank you. I've been on this boat for a while now.
He's a go-to kicker.
Yeah, I would actually say, for what his position is, I think he's the greatest football player of all time for what he does. Because I don't think there's anyone better at his position than like.
I don't know. It's hard to say because I don't.
Because there's obviously Tom Brady's the greatest quarterback, but there's still like other people not far behind him.
I guess so. If you're talking about in general doing your job, yes, I guess Tucker is the best to ever do it. I'm not going to go out and say he's the greatest football player of all time, but
I'm going to say it.
He's probably he has to be the points leader now, right?
Probably not. No, God no. Vinatieri definitely holds that.
Oh, that's true. Actually,
Vinatieri retired last year at age 41.
You're right. He's still chasing Vinatieri, I'd say, but by the end of his career with this,
he has the Super Bowl. He holds the record for longest kick in NFL history.
He does have a Super Bowl. I forget that he has that Super Bowl.
Yeah, it's hilarious. The Ravens. It was the year. When the Giants Patriots. The guy missed the kick to go to the championship.
That was Tucker.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was. I thought it was.
I know. No, it wasn't because they went and got Tucker the next season.
Did they?
Yeah.
Well, I remember him. I thought it was Tucker because he almost did the same exact thing the next year. No, it
wasn't Tucker.
He almost shanked the fucking kick again.
His rookie season was 2012. So.
Yeah, maybe it wasn't that. You're right.
So yeah, Justin Tucker is fucking amazing. 6 66-yard field goal. You know the crazy thing about it too was
What?
it wasn't the first time the Lions lost to a record-breaking kick.
Really?
Yeah, in 1970, Tom Dempsey, who had his toes cut off, he had no toes, he had the middle blade shoe. He hit a 63-yard field goal against the Lions, which was a record at the time.
That fucking guy. I swear to God, it looked like he wore a steel toe with that.
He did.
That has to be cheating. You can't be able to do that.
He did it.
I mean, all right, I get it. Yeah, you're right. Just like how Lawrence Taylor did coke, that guy had a steel toe. I mean, it helped both of them out.
There's literally no rule in the NFL saying you can't do cocaine.
I guess there's no rule that says you can't wear a steel toe when you're kicking.
Yeah.
There's a lot of rules out there.
But yeah. Dan Campbell, though, he did say he expects an apology for the NFL, but I don't think he even did yet. I didn't see anything about that.
He looked so defeated after that game. I feel so bad for him.
The Lions are a pretty good 0-3 team, though.
They're frisky.
They're not.
They're almost frisky.
No, not even close. They only play every game. They only play good one half of the game.
Well, and to be fair to them, I mean, they had the Packers, the Ravens, and who was week 1?
49ers. They did play a very hard schedule.
That's a pretty hard schedule to start.
They did get blown out by the Packers, though.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, that was a bad game.
But yeah, 2 of the 3 games did come down to one score. So I'm not saying they're frisky, but I think that they have a lot of heart. They like Campbell. So.
They have heart. I like that. I like that analogy. We're gonna fucking lose to the Orioles. I can't.
Another deflating loss, though. Not even our teams yet. Still, Bears Browns. This game was just. Oof.
I don't even know if I saw a second of this game, to be honest.
Matt Nagy is just the shittiest coach in the world.
I was like, all I know is, did you see that? You see that fucking tweet where it was like, the Bears have been preparing a playbook for Justin Fields for the last for ever since they drafted him.
Yeah, it's so fucking stupid. They played Justin Fields and Andy Dalton playbook. Justin Fields, I think I saw a stat. He didn't leave the pocket once the whole game.
It's not great when you're a running quarterback. Not great.
He only passed 20 times too. He was 6 for 20 with 68 yards passing. Efficient. That's 10 yards per completion. So
that is very efficient.
Yeah.
So
Chicago though had one. What?
So the Fields really had a bad day.
No.
That's what you're trying to.
Well, Chicago had because of the way sacks work in the NFL, they had one net positive yard the whole game because they got sacked 9 times.
I was gonna say, that's not a record in a game 9 times. That's ridiculous.
No. Myles Garrett had 4.5 sacks though.
He might win Defensive Player of the Year this year.
Yeah. I think I picked him to win D-Point. No big deal.
Did you?
I think so.
This pod?
I'm checking right now. I want to see if I was right. I did. Myles Garrett.
Good on you.
But yeah, 4.5 sacks. Just fucking. Out of the game though, Matt Nagy, hilarious coach, said, "You almost can't make it up. That it was that bad. We got to get to the bottom of it." Yeah, you're the problem, Matt Nagy. You have to go. You're what's holding this team back. Not that the Bears are good outside of Matt Nagy, but
no, I mean he is holding the team back. He started Andy Dalton week 1 and 2. He's holding them back.
That's not even the worst problem, man. He's playing the Bears like Andy Dalton's still the quarterback of the team.
Is Nagy an offensive coach?
I think so.
Because this is pretty bad if he is. I thought it was defensive, but
I'm pretty sure he might be actually. Let me check Matt Nagy. Let me check his coaching history on Wikipedia. No, he was a quarterback coach.
So yeah, he was offensive then.
Yeah, he was a quarterback coach for the Chiefs. Then came the offensive coordinator, and I got the head coach job.
And speaking about quarterback coaches,
what?
I thought you were that's a transition to your team right there.
Joe Judge is a special teams coach, you idiot.
I thought he was I always think he
was your coach. How do you know?
Why do I always think he was a quarterback's coach for us? Was he not?
No, he's not. He's a special teams coach. That is shockingly the next game on my board. I don't know how you got that still.
Really?
Yeah.
No,
Just-
yeah,
Just a real ball buster of a game right here. Just
I heard,
the worst part too, it was on Eli Manning's jersey retirement day.
yeah. That's not great. I mean, we did. I'll get into it when it's my turn, but yeah, no, that was a bad game. Jones didn't look terrible. I saw he fucking trucked over that D lineman. That was insane.
Yeah, Jason Garrett he had a great game play call game last week against Washington. Now back to his old shit. He had one deep ball play, which worked, and then he had zero zone run replays. So the two plays that Daniel Jones does best, he did one of them.
It didn't fit. It didn't fit against the Falcons scheme.
The one deep ball we did, it was a completion, and it was a great pass too.
But you gotta watch out for those nasty Falcons linebackers. You know,
No,
they're so good.
They actually do have good linebackers. They have Deion Jones and some other guy.
This is an embarrassing loss. You gotta agree with me. This is an embarrassing loss.
Yeah. We also lost like three major players. We lost Blake Martinez. He tore his ACL. And then our two wide receivers, Sterling Shepard and Darius Lee, both left the game too with hamstrings. So not the best.
Slayton's trash, but
he's not trash.
He's not great.
He has his moments where he could.
Shepard is definitely a lost soul right there. That sucks.
Well, Slayton was our slot guy, so that's good. You don't want to lose a slot guy.
Yeah, I guess so. Ooh, something's
I'm not 100% on Joe Judge anymore, but I could if he went, I wouldn't be mad. He called it bad. He was a bad. He's not been coaching well the last couple.
You got to give him at least another season. Give him another.
We haven't had a coach over 2 seasons since Tom Coughlin. So
what did Ben do? Ben had
2 seasons.
He didn't do 3. He brought you guys to the playoffs.
Oh, he might have done 3 actually.
I know he brought you guys.
He didn't. He might not. He did. I don't think he did full 3 seasons, but he might have done 3. And
no, he definitely got fired halfway through because remember he benched Eli.
Yeah, but I think that was season 2. He did that.
Damn, he didn't even make it a full.
No, 2016, 2017.
Jesus,
2 seasons.
It's not great. Not even a full 2. Benny with the hair, baby. You should have stuck with him.
He cut his hair. He started styling and profiling.
He got a little too Hollywood.
Yeah. But Joe Judge is just he's calling timeouts in terrible situations. He's calling shitty challenges that don't make any sense.
You should be embarrassed after this game. Atlanta, you guys are I feel like at least 2 times better than Atlanta is.
It was 2 weeks in a row we lost on a field goal. So yes, I am embarrassed.
Just bad football. You guys are in an awful spot.
And it sucks too because like if it was Daniel Jones' fault, you could you can maybe I don't know how it was, but Daniel Jones isn't doing anything. He hasn't thrown an interception since 2020. He's playing good.
He's playing really good, yeah. And he's using the weapon. Saquon does not look the same at all, but
no, Saquon had a good game last game.
No, I'm saying he had a touchdown at least, but he doesn't.
He looked better. He was the way I said it. He was moving his feet, which is a good sign. He's starting to shift.
He was running. He was running as a running back. That's a great sign.
No, you know what I mean. Like he's starting to move and stuff. Like he's not just running straight. If he sees the hole collapsing, he's going to move to the side instead. He's moving his feet, and that's like a good thing because like you don't have a lot of confidence after tearing your ACL, especially when running back. So to see him moving his feet like that was good.
That was a very athletic leap he did too into the end zone.
Yeah, Saquon, baby.
Very athletic.
Yeah. All right.
You want what? My turn? My turn? You want to go to my turn?
The Giants did score more points than you, but I'm not going to say that because that would be a mean thing to say.
I don't know what to say about this game. I don't know. This game is weird. Like it wasn't Mac's fault. Josh McDaniels is an awful coordinator and should be fired, in my opinion.
Back line, I already said it.
Our defense looks spectacular, so it wasn't a defensive fault. The defense looked really good. I mean, we lit up literally like 2 drives all day. You can't start the second half with a pick 6. You can't have that. Jonnu Smith should be fucking thrown into the sun after this game.
That was bad. That was so bad. It was a wide open play, and
he's going for 20 if he catches that 20, and then we go back out there for the next drive, and it's a 3. We need a 3-yard gain, so we do a tight end screen to him, and he drops the ball. He drops the ball right away. I'm not gonna get mad at Mac. I mean, I'll give you actually. The more I looked at the first interception, that was a bad throw. He shouldn't have
threw it. He was throwing it as he got hit. It was not.
He was throwing it as he got hit, but he should have just taken the ball and taken the sack. He shouldn't have thrown the ball. The second interception was not on him. And when they let him throw the ball and when he had actual time, because the O-line looked very bad today, when he had actual time, he fucking made plays. Like that ball to Kendrick Bourne was amazing. He drove them down the field, 2-minute offense, and we're in the red zone, and we decide to run the ball twice with Brandon Bolden, who somehow is still on the team. I don't know how Brandon Bolden is still on this team and getting starting reps. I don't understand that. Why? We had Damian Harris on the bench. James White might be out for a while. I think he broke his hip. That's gonna be
never good. We already went over this with Fitzmagic. Not good to break your hip.
No, that's a tough one. He's also like 29, 28. He's not.
It's old for running backs.
Yeah.
Yeah, not good. It also didn't help that like Jameis was doing Jameis things that they worked.
Yeah, he threw the ball as he was getting tackled and scored a touchdown.
His knee was like maybe 2 inches off the ground, and he threw it. It was a completion.
That was the dumbest. I couldn't. I was. My jaw dropped when I saw that. I couldn't believe what just happened, and I couldn't even be mad because it was a great play. It wasn't, but it was a great. I mean, it was just an amazing play.
I love Jameis. I'm scared too because I'm getting the Jameis experience next week in the dome. Listen, so I'm a little scary about that.
Well, I'll tell you this: you definitely will get mad, but this game was very much softened just to see how good Jameis played. Jameis playing well softened this loss a lot.
Well, now I don't know if he's playing good.
Well, no, that's the thing. Like Kamara kind of carried the team, and he made awful reads back there, but he fucking got him 2 touchdowns.
Now he has 387 total yards this season, 7 touchdowns.
Doesn't make any. He's a touchdown machine. We've known this.
He's averaging 55 yards a touchdown.
No picks too. Like he's not really throwing much picks out there.
He threw a couple picks last week, I think.
Last week was a bad game, but this week I thought we'd have 1,000 more picks against him. I will say this: I've never seen a better Patriots D line than what we have out there now. Matthew Judon is a fucking savage. I love that man.
Even with what's his name? What's the fact? Vince
Wilfork? Wilfork. Fucking Barrymore. This guy Barrymore from Bama we got in the second round is a beast. He's stuffed the line just like Wilfork. Right. I'm excited. My expectations for the season have definitely dropped to maybe not making playoffs, but I'm excited to see what this team could do. That's where I'm at right now.
Yeah, I kind of feel like dumb too. This is going to be Mac Jones' breakout week.
I think I'm good. Oh wait, well now we're versing fucking Tampa this week, so yeah, it's Sunday Night Football in New England. It's gonna be a tough one. I hope fucking Josh McDaniels takes the fucking training wheels off and the big dump in his pants and just lets Mac throw the ball. I don't even care if Mac has 3 interceptions and they're letting him swing the ball, then we just know Mac might not be the greatest. Just let him throw. Just let him throw back there.
If Josh McDaniels is as dumb as you think he is, I feel like he wouldn't. He hasn't changed his his playbook much since Tom Brady's left, so maybe they might know what's coming.
But they're not. But when you could say that, but like when they were giving Mac Jones those oh my God, they scored again. The Red Sox season is going down the drain right now. We're gonna lose to the Orioles. But when they let Mac Jones fucking do those Tom Brady throws, he was completing them. Like those quick slants, those curl routes, and those like that random one down. Like he was making completions. I stand by that. I don't care if he floundered. You gotta let him grow those wings like a peacock and fly.
The Jaguars and the Cardinals. Mal, your favorite segment of the week?
Yeah, I'm gonna go full screen. Actually,
I can't find it, which is always annoying. I can never find it. There we go. Oh.
It's not on the screen.
There we go. I had to find it. It takes forever to find. So was Kyler Murray good this week? Not very good. And again, it's awkward that I put him in the Kirk Cousins stat in the Kirk Cousins part when Kirk Cousins had a good game, but
Cousins is slowly racking up an MVP season too. That's crazy.
Yeah, Kyler Murray was not good this week.
Nah. Still won.
He had a stat pad in week 3, 16 yards. It looks good on paper, but he wasn't doing the move. He wasn't doing the right plays. Like he should be getting like 400 yards against the Jaguars.
Oh, yeah, they should have walloped the Jaguars.
Yeah.
This was.
They kind of did.
Well, all right, but like even like going into halftime, they shouldn't be down. I think like what was it, a touchdown or 10?
Yeah. Well, first off, I mean, that fucking. Of all games, Gus Johnson got the call, and he got the call that game.
I was about to say the same exact thing.
What are the chances of that?
That was amazing. I knew it was Gus Johnson right when they started returning that field goal because I didn't realize it was him until then. And I was like, oh, this is Gus. Oh, boy, this is amazing. He must get every Jacksonville game, I feel like.
Well, yeah, that's very mean, I feel like, too.
What?
Getting Jacksonville?
Well, I think he's definitely more of a college person now.
Yeah, but he's still like a big name.
I love Gus Johnson. Listening to Gus Johnson announce is a treat.
Yeah, it was a crazy 109. So the funny thing too is the Cardinals tried to attempt the longest field goal in history. They missed, and then I forgot his name on the Jacksonville Jaguars scored a 109-yard touchdown for one of the longest touchdowns in NFL history.
Wait, is that too loud?
Well, why are you playing voice? Why are you putting sound on?
No, I put my fan on. That's why.
Oh, no, I don't hear anything right now.
All right.
Nobody knows.
But yeah, no, that's insane. And they won. Cardinals. Trevor Lawrence didn't look great again.
7 interceptions. He's tied with the lead right now in the NFL.
It's not looking great for him. My stocking. I had such high stock, and
I mean, that's not crazy to have high stocking.
No, I know, but like, he's obviously not done. He's still a great quarterback. I think Urban might ruin his first few seasons.
Big game, James, though. He had a pretty good game. So, like, see.
Yeah, you give James Robinson the ball, he actually does something. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah. Another game no one really cares about, though. Washington football team got smashed by the Bills. Josh Allen is officially back. Now, what's the saying about the Buffalo Bills?
Nobody circles the wagon like the Buffalo Bills.
That's right, baby. I feel bad. You can never truly appreciate the Buffalo Bills because you're a Patriots fan.
No, yeah, it sucks. Because I do root for them when they verse other teams, but then I think about the standings sometimes. I'm like, wow, I actually have to. It's not like in years past where I just could kind of just like play them off. Now I actually got to watch the standings and shit.
Yeah. Josh Allen is officially back, 358 yards, 4 touchdowns, a rushing touchdown. There's nothing better to see than when Josh Allen's back playing good. Against a great,
like, it's a really good I mean,
no, I'm done with it. The Washington football team is not good defense.
They still have the same players, though. They still have the play. Like, Chase Young is still out there.
Now, they've let up 25-plus points in the last 2 weeks. And they score, and every game they scored, every team against them scored 20 points or more.
Yeah, no, it's not great. It's not looking great for them. Heineke looked bad, too. Heineke's actually, like, too small. Like, I feel like at least Kyler Murray could run around. Heineke just looks very small back there.
I haven't seen that. I'll look up I'll look it up in later.
The heights is.
Yeah. The Washington football team, back to them, how they really suck, the defense. They give them the second most yards in the NFL, and they give them the 4th most points in the NFL.
Bad. Not great.
Nope. But Josh Allen, that's all that matters.
Yes. I mean, they did verse Josh Allen.
They versed the Giants last week, and we kind of just.
Hey, your defense isn't bad. The Falcons are a better team than we thought, to be honest.
Yeah, but he only gave 17 points against the mighty Falcons offense. I think 40 points against their mighty defense. The Colts lost the Titans 16-25. Maybe not the best idea to have your quarterback have 2, and that's number 1 and 2 sprained ankles.
Especially with someone who had very bad leg injuries in their past.
Well, I wouldn't say that. I feel like Carson Wentz relies on his mobility.
Yeah.
And not staying in the pocket. So when he can't really move, it's not the best.
I had the Colts winning the division, didn't I?
Yeah, I know.
It's not looking great. It's not looking great.
And especially with tractor season. His season is here early.
What season?
Tractor Cito.
113
113 yards, 31 receiving yards. Love to see it. Yeah. So I was gonna say like the Colts just. Whew.
It stinks. They're stinking right now. I really thought once Carson Wentz left Philly, like he's gonna find a new home and like be really good. Nope. I'm happy the Patriots passed on him now. I'm very happy about that.
Well, let's calm down. It's not like you guys are doing much better.
We have a win. We have a win.
True. Yeah, Titans though. I think they're pretty much where we thought they were. They had a bad week 1, and after that, they kind of they beat the Seahawks, and they pretty easily, not easily, but they held this game pretty good.
What did AJ Brown go down with?
Hamstring, I think. There's a lot of injuries this week. You don't like to see a lot of injuries.
It's only 2 preseason games. It's starting to affect everyone.
All right, I like that. I like that.
Yeah. So you can start a narrative right there. You start a narrative.
Couple more shitty games. Bengals beat the Steelers 24-10. Now it's time to finally kill Big Ben. Put the bullet in his head.
Put him out, please. Him falling over himself was just the perfect period note to his career right there.
If Big Ben can't play good injured, he can't play good at all.
No. Like he looks so much bigger too. He looks like he added some weight to him.
I'm pretty sure he lost weight.
Did he? He looks bigger and
he got some pads. Maybe got some more pads on to make him look bigger.
Maybe he's like wearing a bubble suit under everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, he looked really bad.
I think one of the funniest storylines in the preseason was how, like they said, Jamar Chase said he couldn't see like the football, the way like the lines were, and then he's just turned out to be one of the best receivers in the game.
I was gonna say he had a shitty training camp and then fucking is blazing it up. Oh my God.
He had 65 yards and 2 touchdowns today. He had 4 touchdowns in the total season, which is tied for second in the NFL. Jamar Chase, Joe Burrow. Who would have thought that combination would have worked out?
Not me.
No, you said you want an offensive line.
Nah, they probably still should have won offensive line, but
hey,
it's working out. They're 2-1 now. They're 2-1.
They're positive.
They're positive. Yeah, they're actually not looking terrible.
Which is crazy.
Hard-fought wins.
Yeah. One of the worst play calls too, though. Did you see that it was 4th and 10 with like 3:10 left in the game, and the Steelers just did like a swing route, and obviously it didn't work.
No, I did not see that, but that's such a oh my God, we just lost on a diving catch. That fucking sucked. Fuck! Our fucking season's done. Ugh.
Speaking of seasons that are done, the Jets lost the Broncos 26-0. Zach Wilson tied for the NFL with interceptions with Trevor Lawrence with 7 total interceptions. He had 2 this week.
The Yankees are one good. Yeah, no, Zach Wilson looks terrible. Broncos are still kind of a fraud 3-0 team.
Yeah, they beat the Giants, the Jaguars, and the Jets.
Very fraud. Teddy looks good though. Teddy looks good out there. I'll give him that. I'll give him the benefit of that right there.
Was this their first game at Mile High, or did they play last week against the Jaguars?
It may have been their first week. They were definitely.
So yeah, I'm thinking maybe Teddy's adapting. Maybe might have been adapting to the weather or not the atmosphere because he didn't have. He had only 235 yards.
Gotta give him time to settle down. That's the thing about this Jets team. It's literally every year the offense is shit and the defense is okay. It's every year. That's why the Patriots only scored like 26. That's why the Broncos only really scored 26. Their defense is okay and their offense is god awful. You can't be a good team when your defense is out there for 80% of the game. They're probably so Quentin Williams probably needs an oxygen. He probably almost had a heart attack in Denver after that game.
I do want to say I did say that the Jets would cover this -10 spread. I thought the quarterback that lived in the mountains would be able to play good in the mountains.
Nope.
I was wrong.
I did like the correlation you made there, though.
He played at BYU his whole career, you know? That's in
not
the mountains, right? Utah.
But the thing is, he's just not a good quarterback.
No. Vikings shockingly beat the Seahawks 30-17. Just crazy.
The
Without Dalvin Cook, too.
Are the Vikings for real?
Wait. I have a quick joke.
Okay.
It's Alexander Madison. Alexander Madison. No?
No.
Okay. He had 112 yards, though, which is pretty good.
Was that their running back? I don't know who the fuck you're referencing. Okay.
That's his name, Alexander Madison.
That was like a Monday fucking what's it called type thing. That was like it was like a 2-minute drill type song type thing right there that they would just throw in. Like I can just see Berman yelling that it's Alexander Madison, just singing the song.
Yeah. Kirk Cousins. You kind of said he's MVP. I think you're falling into the same boat that every person falls under with Kirk Cousins, where he has a good couple weeks and like, oh my god, Kirk Cousins for real, he's gonna be good this season, and then he goes back to his old self.
Wait, does Kirk Cousins fall under the Jeff Fisher diagram?
I think so.
Oh, under that diagram.
Well, wait, that diagram has to be updated now.
Does it?
Yeah, because you can't go 8-8.
That's true. Yeah, you're right.
Jeff Fisher can never coach in the NFL again.
Fisher's gonna get. He's gonna get a job again somewhere. He's probably coaching like at a college right now. People forget Jeff Fisher made a Super Bowl.
No, yeah. This game actually kind of sucked because in the second half there was only 9 total points, all by the Vikings.
The Vikings have a good offense.
They didn't do anything in the second half.
Jeff Fisher is an advisor at Tennessee State right now. Sorry, I should need to look that up and see what he was doing.
I don't know. This game was not good. It really wasn't good. It wasn't a good game. It had a fun first half, second half.
Seahawks might be but they're probably gonna make playoffs.
Russell Wilson's still good. I don't like. It's just the defense is. It's crazy how they were the Legion of Boom for those years. Pete Carroll, good coach.
He's never been a good coach. He's never been. He's just a great players coach. People want to play for him first season.
Yeah, and then there has been. When was the last time a free agent went to Seattle?
Josh Gordon.
That's not a good. That's not a big free agent.
Jamal Adams.
Jamal Adams was traded.
Oh, those are my only examples I could think of right there.
There's, people. Is he a players coach? Because no one goes there.
I don't know. It's weird. Yeah, it's weird because because I remember the narrative used to be like people want to play for Pete, like they want to go to Seattle and fucking play for him. They want to, but
I think the narrative just because of USC.
No, definitely. Yeah, that's where he got it.
So it's like, oh wow, someone's holding up a sign saying "Don't trade Dom." We're gonna trade Dom. All right. Dolphins lost the race 28-31 in overtime.
Oh, yeah.
I have two questions. Is Derek Carr for real? Is he an MVP candidate?
Does he still lead the league in passing right now?
I'm not sure. I didn't check.
If he does,
he didn't have the best start to the game. He threw a 85-yard pick six.
I was gonna say he threw a pick six.
And then they were down 14-0, but they did score 25 unanswered points.
Yeah, and I think Carr's good. I'm not gonna say he's bad. Carr's definitely. I mean, if he's still leading the league in passing right now, then yeah, I'll give him an MVP nod right now. That's kind of crazy how our two MVP candidates would be Kirk Cousins and.
Well, that's a huge we. I am a big proponent of never believing Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, this might be his year.
Passing yards leaders in NFL passing. Tom Brady. Nope. What? That's career.
Oh, well, I was gonna say what the fuck. Tom Brady.
2021. There we go. Pass yards. It is Derek Carr.
Nice. See, all right.
200 above Tom Brady.
He's having a year. He's having
himself a moment.
He doesn't really have much weapons too. That's a crazy thing.
It's not. No, he does.
Like who?
Darren Waller, Hunter Renfrow.
Right,
who's the wide receiver? The other receiver.
You said run for
Alabama.
Oh,
Henry Ruggs.
Ruggs, yeah.
They have weapons. And then whenever Josh Jacobs comes back.
Waller's
My second question is Jacoby Brissett a better option than Tua? Because he throws the ball. He 215 yards is more than what Tua would do.
I was very happy with how Jacoby played. I love seeing Jacoby Brissett get starting jobs places. I love it. He's like a Tyrod Taylor that actually gets playing time whenever he's on a team. He just travels around and gets playing time. I don't understand it. It's awesome.
Yeah, again, no interceptions. He had a rushing touchdown that tied the game with like a couple seconds left to force OT.
It's just Jacoby. Jacoby is a game man. Jacoby learned behind Tom Brady, and that was Tom Brady's most favorite backup.
Well, technically, he learned behind Jimmy G.
Not in Brady's eyes.
And so we go to overtime. 3 field goals in overtime. Kind of sucks,
Yeah.
It's like just keep on letting them play. Let them college overtime. Just put it in.
I would say they literally just had to switch to college. They perfected football overtime so perfectly. They just have to switch over to it.
And a lot of their other rules are just complete ass. Like
college?
All you need is 1 foot to catch, and it counts as a catch.
Yeah, that's stupid. That is dumb.
The clock stops when you go after the play until you go to the line.
I don't hate that rule because that's just a college rule right there. That's a college rule.
So,
I don't hate it.
Overtime, no, we need it. And then Derek Carlson hit the overtime, the field goal with no time left on the clock. I only said that because his name is Daniel. That's the only reason why I brought that up. Bucks beat the Rams beat the Bucks. Excuse me, Rams beat the Bucks 34-24. Mal,
kind of a stinker game.
I thought it was fun.
Yeah.
Nothing better when you predict the underdog to win, and they do. So I like to see that.
I just hope Tom Brady's okay after tripping over that wall. To be honest.
Matt Stafford, though, pretty good quarterback.
That's an actual MVP candidate right there. If you want to talk about MVP candidate,
343 yards, 4 touchdowns. He might be a little racist how he just keeps consistently targeting Cooper Kupp, but
he just doesn't look Woods' way at all. No. He doesn't even give him a second glance. It's insane.
And I think when he threw Deshaun Jackson, I got a little confused because Deshaun's light skin.
Yeah, so he definitely did.
For a second. But
he was like
Deshaun Jackson.
What?
I was going to say Deshaun Jackson's a menace.
I can't believe he's still producing the way he is right now.
So he scored a 75-yard touchdown. He now holds the record for most 75-yard plus touchdowns in NFL history with 9.
I'm looking this up real quick. Deshaun Jackson's 34 years old. That's insane.
That's actually younger than I thought it would be.
I actually kind of thought it would be like 35, 36.
I was going to say like 37.
Really?
He's been tormenting me my whole life, man. But it's hilarious because he just never runs straight into an end zone.
No, I thought he was. There was a time when he was running that in. I thought he was gonna like fumble the ball or something. When he started doing those, every single time he does those little celebrations, I always think a fumble is gonna happen.
How we feel about the Bucs? Brady only had 1 touchdown. He did have a rush touchdown now.
Nah. You see the thing is like you can't worry about the Bucs. Just like how we actually didn't even talk about it. We kind of skipped over it actually.
What?
We didn't talk about the Chiefs.
Holy shit! Forgot the game.
Yeah, I was gonna say you can't. I'm not gonna judge Brady off this one game. He versus a really good team, and when Brady versus good teams in the beginning of the season, he usually doesn't win those ones.
Chiefs lost to the Chargers 30-24. Justin Herbert, my guy, 281 yards, 4 touchdowns.
What? Listen. This game put Andy in the hospital. They have to rally around after Andy went to the hospital.
Andy Dalton forgot to drink water, is what happened.
He definitely did. He was always sipping on a Diet Coke the whole time, dude.
But yeah, I mean, the Chargers the Chiefs might have a serious problem because of how bad the defense is.
Oh yeah, it's disgustingly bad.
Yeah, and they still don't have a running game. I mean, Clyde did fine at the end. Like he had a good second half, but
he fumbled.
He had a terrible fumble.
I was like, he fumbled again. I don't know why they keep going to him. It's weird. Was this the game Mahomes didn't Mahomes did a no-look pass this game? It got intercepted.
Yeah.
Kind of crazy.
Yeah. Who would have thought no looking sometimes it doesn't work out?
The ball still kind of hit the guy in the hands. He probably should have caught it, but
true. But still, you can't no look and throw an interception.
the game's starting to catch up to him. Is Patrick Mahomes not having a moment anymore?
Mm-hmm. Definitely. Justin Herbert took it over because earlier this year at a golf tournament, I think Patrick Mahomes said something like he doesn't believe in Justin Herbert right now, whatever it was. And then after the game, he said, "Yeah, I believe in him now."
That's very out of character for Patrick.
Oh, sorry. I don't believe in Justin Herbert right now, but I think he's gonna be a good quarterback one day.
I don't know what the fuck that was.
That's what Patrick Mahomes sounds like.
Oh, wait, that was your Mahomes fucking impression?
Yeah, I think it's pretty spot on.
You have to add more Kermit in there.
So I don't know how the game went, but
That made me cough.
I completely forgot about this game. I don't know why I forgot about it. I just didn't.
Was it not in your notes?
No, it wasn't. I forgot about it.
That's crazy. It was a big game too.
Yeah, I know. I just completely forgot to write my notes. Packers beat the 49ers 30-28. Aaron Rodgers officially back.
Yeah.
I really don't have anything to say about this game. It was just not a good game.
It was
not a good game to talk about.
Yeah. No, you're right. I guess the Packers are good now. Him bringing them down the field in 30 seconds is insane.
Aaron Rodgers is just it's a spectacle with him.
I just feel like he'd be so much better if he just didn't take games off.
What?
I think Rodgers just takes games off.
I don't think that's true.
I think it's true.
He won MVP last year.
I don't know. I don't think you know me. I'm just very biased towards Rodgers.
I think Aaron Rodgers is the most clutch regular season quarterback.
Yeah, I guess if you want to give him that, yeah, sure. Yeah.
I think it's true because he literally does this all the time. Where he literally had 30 seconds, he brought them down the field and won the game.
Listen, I'm fine with you anointing him the best regular season clutch player, the Clayton Kershaw of our NFL.
Yeah, Eli Manning's most clutch postseason quarterback of all time.
Not true.
Well, it's not Tom Brady.
Yes, he is, though.
He had one clutch moment.
He back with 28-3. Shut up. What are you talking about? 28-3. No one's ever done that.
One game. That's because Kyle Shanahan didn't know how to coach.
Done that. And then he came back and then he was down 14 to the Ravens in 2014 and still won that game. I don't want to hear it.
14 is not that crazy.
Brady's the clutchest player of all time, behind David Ortiz when it comes to sports. We have two of the most clutchest players of all time. Boston sports isn't dying. We're gonna be good. We're gonna be good soon. We're gonna be good.
Brother, your team's about to lose. Your team's just tied with the Blue Jays for the second wild card spot now.
No, the Blue Jays lost too. So.
Oh, they did? Okay.
Well, they're losing. They're one game back still. They're losing to the Yankees. It's crazy that the Mariners can somehow make playoffs through this year.
Which I am hoping. I'll get to that. Eagles beat the Cowboys beat the Eagles 41-21. The Eagles are where we thought they were.
They are exactly who we thought they
were. They played 2 East games. Well, actually, they lost last week, so I don't know what I'm talking about.
They lost to they also the Niners last week, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, I don't have anything on this game. It was kind of boring, but
Dak Prescott still good.
Yeah.
Now I have he had a fine game. My MVP is not looking the best because his stats aren't where they should be. But I'm hoping
did you see that he should have had that touchdown run? Did you see that QB sneak that they called back? That was really weird.
Yeah. Zeke's pretty much backward too. I think 95 yards, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, he had a good game.
Yeah. Jalen Hurts though, some many interceptions. Did have 326 passing yards, but it was the Cowboys.
Hurts kind of lost in that game.
No, he didn't. He couldn't run the ball. He only had 35 yards. When Jalen Hurts is a run first quarterback. The only thing that does matter about this game, though, Mal.
Yeah.
Eli Manning is a fucking savage.
Oh, hell yeah. You screen grab that?
What?
You
No,
screamed.
just looked it up on Google.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't know. He had to apologize. He had like a really fake apology where he was like, "Yeah, I was told I had to apologize for this, but he didn't care."
We got a little smirk he has on. What the fuck? Oh, Danny just left. That's crazy. I'm such a beautiful individual.
I didn't know that. I pressed the wrong button.
Yeah, so what the hell just happened?
He was alone there, so I think Chris Long might have had some influence on him.
Yeah.
You know, you know what I'm talking about.
No, I know what you're talking about.
Also, LeBron was on the broadcast, which is just crazy. LeBron.
Yeah, then they asked because Jerry Jones gave him like a fucking position on the team or some shit during the lockout.
So did actually Pete Carroll did too, which I have more respect for Jerry Jones because Jerry Jones is a crazy person. Pete Carroll doing that, not good luck. But LeBron, everyone knows he played tight end in high school. Yeah. They showed a play from it, and LeBron just absolutely roasted his high school quarterback. He was like, yeah, he wasn't very good at all. That's probably why I didn't play football after that season.
I mean, in all fairness, LeBron probably could have taken the ball and thrown it to himself if he really wanted to.
I really would. If LeBron played football, that would have been awesome. I feel like LeBron would have been a very good tight end.
Yeah, good tight end, but he wouldn't have he probably wouldn't have won a Super Bowl or anything.
Yeah, I mean, not just you don't know that. That's a crazy thing to say.
I don't know.
To say a tight end, to predict a tight end would never win Super Bowl is a crazy thing to say. You can say that about a quarterback.
But he would have been a greater basketball player than he ever would have been at football.
Yeah, but just seeing 6'8", like 275 pounds, tight end.
Yeah, no, it's insane. If it was like fucking Miami LeBron too, with all the steroids pumping too. Did you say something?
That was just mean. All right, man. We gotta go back to our tier list. We gotta go tier our teams now.
Yeah.
Now I don't know how much is going to change. I am going to change one thing. I'm putting the Rams in confetti teams.
Yeah, I do that too.
And I'm close to putting the Bills, but they haven't been a real team yet. So.
We might need to drop the fucking Chiefs down though.
No.
Starting off one, I know, but starting off 1 and 2, I think deserves a drop down.
I'm actually thinking about putting the Ravens down to good.
Well, let me see this fucking list. Where is it?
You can't see it?
No.
Oh, God damn it. There. I'm thinking about putting the Ravens down to good.
Yeah. I would. I'd switch them out with the
switch.
Yeah, no. I'm gonna say this as a Patriots fan. Move us down to Frisky. We're not almost good yet.
I respect that.
Vikings,
as a Giants fan, I'm going to keep us in bad because we're not done yet.
Move the Vikings up. What are they doing in almost?
Oh, yeah. Well, okay. Yeah.
They're almost good, yes.
That was last week's ranking. They were 0-2 last week.
All right. Do you want to put...
I'm putting the Washington football team down almost bad.
Yeah.
I'm going to put the Dolphins in Frisky. I like to put myself in Jacoby.
Do you want to move the Packers to good yet? I get a sense of goodness from them.
They'd be a good team, so yes. I think I want to put the Browns in on the brink.
No, Baker's got to do more.
Okay.
Anyone else? Panthers almost good.
Who'd they play?
They played the Saints. They played
the Texans. No, they're Frisky still. They played the Texans.
They're 3-0. They beat the Saints. Texans.
I'm keeping that for so are the Broncos. The Broncos are 3-0 too.
If you want to go executive decision,
I don't think they're almost good yet.
It's wild because I think if the Panthers played the Patriots or the Broncos played the Dolphins, it would Patriots and Dolphins might come out winning that game too.
Who else?
If we versus Denver, I'd say we lose though. That's the thing.
Texans are good, so.
Yeah. Bears too.
Oh,
bring the Bears down there.
Oh, okay.
Bengals frisky though. Bengals frisky. Yeah.
Frisky, I'm gonna put them in almost bad. I don't think
They're
they're frisky yet.
They're 2-1. They beat who they beat this weekend? Steelers.
Steelers.
It's a good defense.
No, it's not. They didn't have TJ Watt.
I think they're frisky.
Wait, where are the Steelers? Oh, they're in almost bad too.
Steelers.
All right, I'll put them in frisky. I'll let you have them in frisky.
Move Steelers down the bad. Big Ben is hindering this team right now. Yeah.
No, because they didn't have Watt. They didn't have Watt.
All right, fine. All right.
All right, that's our ranking. So in confetti teams, we have Chiefs, Bucks, Rams. On the brink team, we have Bills. Good teams. We have a lot of good teams. Cardinals. Who would have thought? A lot of good teams in the NFL. Cardinals, Browns, Raiders, 49ers, Seahawks, Ravens, Packers. Almost good. We got Cowboys, Chargers, Saints, Titans, Vikings. Frisky, we got Panthers, Broncos, Patriots, Dolphins, Bengals. Almost bad teams. We got Lions, Colts.
Eagles. Yeah. Yeah, that's smart.
So almost bad is Lions, Eagles, Steelers, and the football team. Bad, we got Giants and Colts. I just put the Colts down the bad because they're not a team. They're just bad. And Dunzo for the season. These are teams that are just not going to come back from anything. We got the Falcons, Jaguars, Jets, Texans, Bears.
I mean, listen. I think that's a very fair list. I think
it is too. I'm not putting the Panthers up just yet. They had to play a good team.
The only team I'm teetering on right now is the Bears because I don't know if they're dunzo or if they're almost bad. I mean, if they're bad, that's the. There's some part of me feels like Fields might be able to bring them on a run.
Well, we put them in dunzo. We can't bring them back up.
Really?
I don't think so. That's what dunzo means. Right?
Is the dunzo a console? No.
I think so.
It's week 3. You can't do that yet.
You can't do that to the Falcons, the Jaguars, the Jets, the Texans, and the Bears?
I can't do it to the Bears then. I guess you might need to move Bears back to bad.
All right, we're putting Bears officially back to bad.
Because I can see them doing some stupid shit, like making the playoffs or something.
One NFL thing, John Mara, Giants owner, he kicked 2 garbage cans after the game. That's unsportsmanlike conduct, John Mara. You should be flagged immediately for that since you are known for the unsportsmanlike penalties going on in the NFL. Be better. He got tremendously booed during the Eli Manning retirement because he went to go talk and they booed him.
Oh, I forgot to tell you the Patriots loss was also on on Julian Edelman Day.
Julian Edelman Day.
Yeah.
He got a day already?
He did. Listen, this one thing that New England sports does is honor our fucking retired players immediately when they retire. We gave David Ortiz a bridge right the minute he put the bat down.
All right. NBA. Let's talk a little politics.
Yeah, NBA.
Kyrie Irving, he's back, but not playing basketball games at home. He's back to being crazy.
So he's only playing away games, right? Is that what's happening?
So yeah, currently right now, how the NBA states, New York City teams, so that means Knicks and Nets, and San Francisco teams, which means Warriors, their home team players cannot play the games at home because of the way vaccine mandates are in the city, in those cities. So Kyrie Irving, who he did not say he's not vaccinated because he's going to say it's a personal decision not to say it, but he's not saying he's vaccinated, but he's definitely not vaccinated because I'm pretty sure he's a huge anti-vaxxer.
I would say that's the exact excuse Cam Newton used. That's crazy. They just reuse each other's excuses. But this is just stupid. Just get the fucking vaccine, Kyrie. What are you doing? Just get it. Like, come on. At this point, KD.
Remember how last episode we talked about Kevin Durant denying a trade for Ben Simmons for Kyrie?
Mm-hmm.
They should have done it now.
So wait, could he only play in like Texas, like Memphis, like where else could he play?
No, you can play. You can play anywhere as long as you're the away team.
That doesn't make any sense though. Like,
yeah, it's very stupid. It makes 0 sense.
I feel like California is just as strict as New York is with these laws.
It's just San Francisco for some reason.
Or like fucking Boston. Boston's got to be the same way too.
No, those Beantown losers.
Wait, so could he play the Knicks or can he not play the Knicks?
That's my dad asked me that question. I feel like he probably couldn't.
He couldn't? I mean,
I feel like he couldn't.
By technicality, though, he is an away team.
I know, but I feel like they have rules around that already.
That's weird. What a fucking weirdo. I hate Kyrie so much.
Your boy Andrew Wiggins still also not able to play because he's
Oh,
unvaccinated as well.
This should have been the frontline news.
True. Both of them though were denied religious exemptions. Kyrie with his huge religious background.
Kyrie's doing this because he's a crazy person. Wiggins is doing this because he's fucking lazy and won't get a fucking. He's too scared to probably get a shot.
No, Kyrie is crazy.
Wiggins is a lazy motherfucker who doesn't want to play basketball anymore.
Some reporter at the media day asked Andrew Wiggins if he talked about the Carly Towns about getting the vaccine. That's a savage question to ask.
I mean, it makes sense though. Cat's whole family died from it.
That's a savage question to ask. Also, it's the Nets are supposed to be the big team of New York. New York Knicks get all vaccinated. They don't have these problems.
Well, dysfunctional.
Mm-hmm.
Is Harden still in the Nets?
Yeah.
Okay.
Blake's there. LaMarcus Aldridge.
Oh yeah, LA went there.
LB. We've been talking about it throughout the night. Boston, not good.
No, I don't want to say it. I really just don't even want to say anything.
So yeah, you got swept by the Yankees. Not good.
Stanton fucking owned us that series. I don't understand. Players who never hurt us are just destroying us now. Did you watch the game on Sunday or not?
The screw job, that was Joe West is the funniest umpire in the world, man.
Did you see the ball he called in the ninth inning?
No, I didn't see that.
The ball went right down the middle to Verdugo. Chapman threw, and he called it a ball. It was an obvious strike. It was in the middle of the zone. He called it a ball. He's blind. He's so bad at this job. You know who we got? Our fucking second game, we got that terrible Coppola, where the fuck his name is. And then we got Joe West on Sunday. This is ridiculous.
Could be worse. You could have got Angel Hernandez.
Is he even in the league anymore?
Yes, because he's umpired many of that games.
That's not great. But that was so on the transfer. The screw job was in from the start. It's so dumb.
They're your Yankees, baby. You can't go against them.
Does Stanton hit that home run if that ball is in a strikeout? Probably. He probably still crushes one over the monster. But listen, that fucking butterfly effect, man. Anything could happen at that point. It was so
damn right. I'm a huge butterfly effect guy. I love that.
That was such a pivotal fucking game, too. And for it to happen like that, I hate it. And the fucking ESPN broadcast is the most biased Yankee broadcast I've ever heard in my life.
Alex Rodriguez is biased towards the Yankees?
Well, why is Mac Vasgersian the same way? Like, it doesn't make any sense.
Because Alex is probably like holding his leg, saying, "Let's go, buddy." He's like rubbing his leg, we're gonna talk good about the Yankees tonight.
They're probably fucking jerking each other off when Stanton hit that.
That sounds like a good time to me.
Fucking Vasgersian had a nutted for 2 seconds after he hit that ball. It's so dumb. I hate everything right now. I just hate everything. We just lost to the Orioles. The Yankees at least won, so now the Blue Jays are still a game behind us. But I hate everything. I hate baseball. It's such a stupid sport.
Yeah, the AL wild card is crazy. There's a chance it can be a 5-way tie.
Yeah, I don't even know who wins it. I don't know who. I mean, I think we had.
No, 5-way tie. You would have to play out.
We don't. Well, we do a round robin. See who fucking wins.
Yeah.
Really?
If there's a 3-way tie, Jeff Passan was going through like the whole scenario. If there's a 3-way tie, the first two teams will play, the two top teams will play, and the team that loses plays the third team.
Yeah, all right.
My dream scenario is that the Blue Jays and the Mariners go in for the wild card. That's just what I like to see.
I really hope that happens. I really do hope. I mean, the Blue Jays lost, so the Yankees might just have this shit locked up right now. But
probably,
I really hope the fucking Blue Jays Mariners make it.
And the Mariners are just like, how can you not cheer for the Mariners? Mariners is just like a good story.
They really are. I just don't want to go I just don't want the Red Sox to go in the Bronx and just – they're going to lose. I have no faith in this team whatsoever. They look like they don't want to be out there.
Was it you who said earlier, maybe like a month or two ago, that if the Yankees were to go to Boston in a wild card game, that you guys would destroy them? Or am I getting a misstep?
No. Red Sox 2 months ago it's a completely different team. It's a different universe. 2 months ago, the Red Sox were in first place with 4 games on the Rays. This is stupid. I hate this stuff. I hate it so much. And the Yankees aren't that good. And you know what? We shouldn't even be in this scenario. We're not even supposed to make the playoffs this year. So I'm gonna keep hanging on that.
It makes you better. The Mets are officially out of the playoffs.
It doesn't. That doesn't.
Thor came back today.
How'd he do?
He pitched 1 inning, 10 pitches, 2 strikeouts.
There you
Give him
go.
the max contract.
Next season, baby. Next season. Let's go.
He's definitely. I think he has to be a relief pitcher because I think his arm is so shot right now.
Was he hitting like 100? What was he hitting?
No, it was like 9. It was like 96, I think.
I mean, that's not terrible, still, I guess.
So yeah, the Mets, the good old the Mets. I love the Mets. You see that meme?
Come on, Mets, baby. Let's go. Mets, baby. Yeah.
I love the Mets. The Mets. Oh, the Mets. I love the Mets.
I mean, I guess like the second biggest story in MLB would be your division right now, right?
What's going on in my division?
Isn't the Phillies versus Braves or some shit? Isn't that happening?
Oh, I have mail.
You checked.
I just checked out baseball like 2 weeks ago.
Because I know the Phillies are like 2.5 back. Oh, never mind. Oh, looks like the fucking Braves are making it to the playoffs. That sucks.
Nice.
Wow. I'm gonna look at these standings.
There. Headline grabs. Did you get one or?
I just want to say something before this headline grab.
Oh, Mets won. If
the Red Sox were in the AL Central, we would be a half a game behind the White Sox.
Oh, so now you're moving to the AL Central. Usually you go to the NL East, but now you're going to the AL Central.
All I'm gonna say, 1 game back. Yeah, I have a headline grab.
Are you saying that because now you want to be top of the NL East, or?
Huh? No,
Are you saying that because you?
Danny, we'd be fucking 4 games up in the Braves right now if we were in the NL East.
But why are you changing it to being 1 game behind the White Sox?
Because I saw the AL Central and it's in our it's in our fucking league, so that's why. All right. My headline grab is Daniel Craig says the next James Bond should not be a woman.
Well, you're misphrased. You're not phrasing that well.
Well, it was taken out of context very much, and what Daniel Craig really said was, why would a woman play James Bond when there should be a good part for why should a woman play James Bond when there should be a part just as good as James Bond but for a woman? They kind of fucked him there, but that was my headline grab.
I had 2 headline grabs.
Let me hear it.
A new company with a wild mission: bring back the woolly mammoth. So companies working on trying to Jurassic Park this shit and get a woolly mammoth back.
I can get behind that shit. I love if we start getting dinosaurs or woolly mammoths back, I'll be so happy.
I don't know about dinosaurs. Woolly mammoths I can do.
Oh,
because they just live in the middle of fucking Arctic and they don't do anything.
You know, I'm not scared of no dinosaur. If dinosaurs were here, we'd fuck them up so badly.
Also, a woolly mammoth would probably be dead in about 10 to 15 years the way things are going, but that's neither here nor there.
Yeah, you're right about that. I don't know if woolly mammoths could swim or not.
I think that's how they died the first time.
Maybe they'll revert back into a whale or something.
I would be really mad if we brought back woolly mammoth and it just restarted the ice age. Just somehow it just did.
The birth of the first woolly mammoth just fucking lets all the snow out.
Yeah.
That's what God said in the Bible. That's Old Testament shit.
Dog the Bounty Hunter. Setting up with a Florida base for Brian Lordan's search. He's the dog. Big bad dog.
Did you see what happened?
Dog the Bounty Hunter.
Wait, what was your headline again?
What?
Say your headline again.
Dog the Bounty Hunter setting up Florida base for Brian Lordan's search.
So my friend was telling me that dog literally found where the guy was hiding out, like before he left off on a boat. He literally found, like, apparently he went to the FBI and gave him all the information on where the guy could be, and he literally just found the dude's like hiding spot, like his first hiding spot. Nice. Dog's on this shit. Dog is actually on this shit right now.
Wanna know why?
Why?
Because he's the dog, the big bad dog,
the bounty hunter. You're feeling darkness all around you. The criminals are on the run. I don't know the other
Come on,
part.
bro. Come on, bro. Smoke a cigarette. Tell me what happened, bro.
Because you are the dog.
That's what he said, right? He said, bro.
I'm the dog. The big bad dog. Bounty on top. No, yeah, he'd throw their crack pipe onto the ground and give him a cigarette as he drove.
Go with Jesus, bro.
As he drove them to jail.
Go with Jesus.
Shaka, bro. I love dog. He got to make a comeback. I mean, he's making a comeback. I'm just saying.
Yeah. I have some thoughts.
Here.
So, Mel, I know you're missing out on life because you can't say certain words anymore. Well, I have a way around it now.
Yeah.
Billy Joe Armstrong, the lead singer of Green Day, he's a bisexual man. And if y'all know, you're a big fan of Green Day, right? You like Green Day?
I've seen them in The Simpsons before. Yes.
They like to say certain words in their music. Billy Joe Armstrong is a bisexual man. Male, put two and two together. That's how you get a pass.
I know what he said. He probably said.
Why do you leave the studio every time? Because now he has to join back with the email and just makes everything work. And he also really sucks at just timing. You just suck with the timing of it. It's always like the worst
timing up the time, no.
You almost put the G in.
I did?
Yeah, the G was almost there.
All right. I thought I got the whole word out for a second. I thought I timed it up I thought I timed it up a lot better than that.
So if you ever want to go back to your old days, man, just come out.
That's bisexual? I can probably do that. Yeah. I have the earring.
You have to get a flag, though.
I just got to take, the right earring out or leave the right earring in?
I think that means you're gay.
Side? The gay side is the right.
No, but that means you're full on gay.
Oh.
That means you full on love cock.
So do these both symbolize bi?
No.
Wow, now I can actually say the word fat. I'm gonna stop doing that.
Do you think any girl got inspired by the song Skater Boy? She heard the lyrics like, oh, I should go out. The pretty girl was like, oh, I should go out the Skater Boy just in case he becomes a rock star and he doesn't leave me at the rock show.
Listen, I can't help you out here. I don't know the lyrics that well of Skater Boy.
Because he's just a skater boy, and I said, see you later, boy. And
I'm gonna be honest, I thought the lyrics were he's just a skater boy and he's just a hater boy. I can't like that.
No, it's actually a very problematic song. It's he's just a boy and she's just he's just a boy, she's just a girl. And you know what? Yeah. And it's kind of like they're kind of like they're just kind of assuming like if you're a boy, you know what they're doing. Fucking.
I love how you twiddle your mustache as you're talking too. Hot magma. Oh no! You got like the stop! You got like the fucking. Get your fucking mouth out! Stop! Ew! Oh, I see your testicles. Do you not have a uvula? Where the fuck is your uvula?
That's why I don't have a gag reflex, bitch.
Nah, that makes a lot more sense now. Your fucking whole thing.
Yeah, it went out.
Any more thoughts?
Yeah.
Let me hear.
I feel like teams, dumb coaches should hire former referees and then as their help for challenges.
Actually makes sense.
Like you should just like give the bag to like Dean Blandino.
Or like
so he doesn't do it with Fox broadcast anymore. It just helps you out.
Well, who is it? Wasn't the old guy like Mike Pereira or some shit?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's actually a really smart idea. Have them in the fucking challenge booth for you.
Yeah.
Not have like an assistant coach that like teeters on it. That's just smart.
I'm hashtag done with Uber Eats.
What got you off of it?
I ordered a Caesar salad from a Tropical Smoothie Cafe,
Yes.
but for some reason they have tomatoes and spinach in their Caesar salad, so I took it out. I took that stuff out.
Mm-hmm.
I got the food. It was all spinach. There was no lettuce. It was just they didn't have it. They just put spinach.
Were there croutons? Was there
Yeah.
chicken?
It was a Caesar salad, but spinach instead of lettuce.
Honestly,
So,
that's probably.
No, I'm not done yet. I am not done yet. I asked for a refund because that's not what I wanted.
Yeah.
They said no. So I said, all right, that's it. I'm done. I use like the premium, like the Uber Eats, like Plus, because you get money off deliveries.
Yeah.
I also somehow had it on DoorDash this whole time for like a whole year.
You just been paying for a random subscription?
So I didn't have to repay my DoorDash subscription as well. That's because I already had it.
That's pretty clutch, actually.
Well, it's not clutch because I don't use DoorDash.
Well, now you're officially DoorDash.
I'm a DoorDash man.
Sponsored. You're DoorDash sponsored right now.
I'm a DoorDash man. Always have been. Screw Uber Eats.
Uber Eats lost your fucking your voice.
The only reason I went to Uber Eats because they had McDonald's like exclusively for a little bit, and then eventually.
Oh, what?
No, yeah. Eventually, everyone got McDonald's.
I was like, I find Uber Eats to be a lot more easier than a lot of the other ones. But...
Well, they fucked me over, so I'm done with them.
that's
so surprisingly, I don't want a spinach Caesar salad.
That is probably a lot more healthier than for you, though. A spinach one
lettuce?
It's probably iceberg lettuce thrown in there. There's no nutritional value at all. Did you eat it?
No, I threw it away.
You threw it away? What the fuck? You have to eat it at least.
I ate the chicken and the croutons.
All right, okay. At least you ate something out of it.
I don't like spinach straight up is not good.
It's not even. It doesn't even taste like anything. It's basically
lettuce. No, it does. Trust me, it does. It does.
All right. I've never had it.
You goddamn bitch! It does.
God damn it, you bitch! That's coming back soon, by the way. You know.
I haven't watched last season, so
it's not bad. They definitely don't have their fastball anymore.
I feel like this is gonna be a good season with the pandemic. They're gonna make a good amount of jokes.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, Pool Boys, episode 91. 9 more episodes to the big 100.
Zip, zap, zabbity doo.